Welcome, boys and girls, to Teabag Party. We're back after a very long break. We took off December and I guess the first bit of January because we have been, just taking our time off. We don't want to become one of those channels or, I don't know, studios or whatever that, like, pushes ourselves to constantly making content. We do care about the well-being of the folks back behind the scenes, which is mainly just me, but even so, I didn't want to pressure Will or Robin to make stuff during holiday season. But you also notice that it's just me today. There is no Will for this series because he is so busy with his career. But in his honor, we'll have to give our boy here a proper name. Big Daddy. So this is definitely going to be a nice, quiet, relaxing stream recording. It's just me, boys and girls. So the reason why I picked Ocarina of Time for booting up this new year is that me and Will have a tradition of always doing Ocarina of Time every year at New Year's. Except this year we weren't able to do it together because he was busy, and that's mainly it. He was just too busy. He couldn't be with me in person. And we were originally going to do this game together with a mod that we have where we do co-op, but that didn't end up happening because he's just too busy with his career. We've just been, mainly he's been too busy, and so it's just me, boys and girls. And yeah, this is kind of unique for me. It's really weird. And for those of you who don't know, this game is from the 1996, I think it was released. And it's been a huge part of my life, for my entire life. Maybe we'll get into that in a minute, though. We should do some voice acting. Navi. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the truth of the Deku tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon the realm? Malevolent forces are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for this boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now! Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Okay, I'll do it. So this kind of goes all the way back to when me and Will met, back in grade 7, I think it was. Because I had just moved to the town that he lived in, and I started school there, and I didn't have any friends. I had made one friend who was this athletic kid, but we didn't really get along that well. But then I met Will and his buddy Jack, and they were both talking about Zelda and getting ready for this Zelda marathon that they do every year at New Year's. And I was like, whoa, hang on. I got friends here who play... I got people here who play Zelda? I like Zelda. Therefore, we should be friends. It's that simple, right? Especially when you're like 12 years old. Hello. Hang on. Hello! Big Daddy, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you! Big Daddy, get up! Hey! Come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yes, it can. I feel you, boy. I feel you, Link. I mean, Big Daddy. Also, pardon my sipping. I have this beautiful hot chocolate I have. It is the season after all.
finally woke up. It's Navi, the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to bring you a partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. So let's get going. Right now. Right fucking now.
Okay. Here we go, boys and girls. No, we gotta talk to Saria. She's gonna be right here. Kokiri Forest.
Hey! Yahoo! Hi, Big Daddy.
I don't care about you. I have things to do. She was almost one of my first crushes growing up, but I don't know. Maybe the green hair kind of put me off. Malin ended up being the one for me. Sorry, adjust my volume. So Will and I met when him and his buddy Jack were going to do a Zelda marathon on this game. Every year at New Year's, they start playing this around like 5 p.m. And after playing road hockey, and then they just play it straight. Like they had it memorized pretty much. And I had only beaten this game 2 or 3 times at the time, because why would I have beaten it more than that? Other than the fact that this was a great game. Like I have a whole video I'm working on about this game. Super stoked to finish that. It's still in the writing phase though. I have other things to do before that. But it's super exciting how this game brought us together, because it really was like, oh, you like Zelda, I like Zelda, we're 12-year-old boys, we can all be friends now. That's all it took. And I remember going to this guy's house, and we played hockey for 2 or 3 hours out front, as Canadian boys do in the suburbs. And then we went into this guy's basement, and there was this, you know, the N64, or the GameCube, I forget what we played it on the first time. But I didn't know this game very well, so I had tried to play it a bunch leading up to the marathon, just to kind of like familiarize myself with it. But I was definitely the newbie on the block. And so Will and Jack did most of the work, although Jack seemed... Oh, fuck me. Jack seemed pretty rookie himself. But Will had this game like memorized to an absolute T. Like he could do all this with his eyes closed. And he still can. He plays this game a ton. But without this game, I don't think me and Will would have been friends. There wasn't much else to cross our paths. He was generally in different classes than I was all through school. So you could say Ocarina of Time was the reason for Teabag Party. Especially since, well, I mean, I kick myself for this every day. If we had started Teabag Party back in high school, like, how things would have been different. Sorry, I just needed a sip of my hot chocolate. And a sword! Wow! I've never seen this sword before in my life. But yeah, guys, when you're watching this series, grab a hot chocolate or a tea and settle in, because I'm not doing anything too exciting other than just chatting about stuff. I do have some topics I want to get around to, but I just thought I'd introduce the concept of the Zelda Marathon to you guys and why it was so meaningful to us. But also because I got Ocarina of Time originally when I was like 4 years old, I think. And of course I played it, but I mean, you're 4 years old, I could barely read. Luckily I could read because my parents taught me how, even though I was very young. But what the heck was I saying? Sorry, my volume is still too loud. I can barely hear myself think. I need more money. So this game was really special to me because when I got it when I was 4, I was like learning how to play it. It was one of the first games where I didn't know what the heck I was doing at all, other than A Link to the Past. I guess I had a bit of that from that game because it was more or less the same idea, just 2D. But there's like this surreal feeling of a game being in your life for your whole life. And it having like a meaningful impact on how you grow up. Like, this game is about a kid who's an average everyday kid. In fact, we're about to find out from the fucker over there that he's to some extent ostracized for being who he is. I don't care. And so, and then he has to grow up and become like a hero, even though like no one really, I mean, I guess Zelda kind of asks him to, but he just knows it's the right thing to do, and he does it regardless of the evil in the world around him. The fact that like every civilian in this game is like doing fucking nothing. I don't have enough money. My goodness. This is what I get for talking and playing. I need one more dollar. There we go. And that's the last dollar I'll ever have to spend. But as you can imagine, growing up, you know, I see this kid with a sword and shield and shit, and he's like saving the world. Like, that was inspiring to me as a kid. Like, I wanted to be that. Unfortunately, in real life, you can't just go around killing people who are evil or whatever. I mean, you know, there's a cool guy. I mean, that's our Mario brother who did that, though. I'm not supporting murder, but I do support justice. And I don't know, killing lots of people through signing some paperwork, or killing lots of people, or killing one person through a gun. I mean, what's the difference? One's probably worse. And I'll let you decide which. Hi! Hi. If you want to see the Ridicu tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kukiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great Deku tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Yeah, suck my dick. Suck it. Yeah, I got a fucking sword. Yeah. If I can kill you. But yeah, like when you meet people like that guy, this guy in real life, just fucking move on. Don't even talk to him again. Although I will have to in the game. But in real life, like, I don't know. I've learned a lot about battling evil the past couple years, dealing with an evil, abusive person and their simp. And I don't know. Just like, life's hard. Evil exists. Fight through it. Always choose to be the better person, bigger person, do the right thing. All that shit. Sorry, interruption.
Great Deku tree, I'm back!
Sorry, I went to the music. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Big Daddy, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. I'm getting old, I had dementia. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Big Daddy, the time has come to test thy strength and courage. I added another word in there. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yeah, I guess. Then enter, brave Big Daddy, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fairy, thou must aid Big Daddy. And Big Daddy, when Navi speaks, use up on the C-stick to listen to her words of wisdom. Got it, thanks man. Can't wait to put Big Daddy inside you. Oh! Never made that joke before. But anyway, as I was saying about, like, this game's always been a part of my life, because I grew up playing it from, 4 years old. I can't remember much before that, other than playing, like, A Link to the Past. But even that, I don't play it as often, because Will doesn't play it. This game has essentially shaped relationships in my life, and also, it's always been there. I've played it as a kid. I played it as, like, a 11, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, like, later in kid stage. And to like preteens, and then of course my teen years a lot, thanks to Will. So like whenever I play this game, like I have a flush of memories come back. Oh, I don't need that. I have a flush of memories come back of like all these different stages of my life. I remember the first house I lived in. I remember the second house I lived in, and I guess the third and fourth house I lived in. I've moved quite a few times. I mean, 3 or 4 times. It's not that big a deal, I guess. My dad moved like 6 times when he was growing up. Hey, buddy. Shoot your ball at me. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Oh well! Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the joystick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land, and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though. The cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold.
Noted. Thanks, Buster. Man, we're already like 16 or 17 minutes into this episode. I think I'll probably end this one at like 20 or 25 minutes in. Partially because I have a new topic that I want to move on to, but I don't want to get interrupted partway through. You get me? You get me. You get it. And, oh, for those of you who've never played Ocarina of Time, by the way, go play it. Stop watching this, go play it. Do not spoil a game like this. It still holds up really well. I mean, graphics, of course, are pretty meh, but it's from 1964. Holy shit. 1996. It's been a long few days. I can't think straight. I need Will here to make fun of me. Give me something, or not. Oh, excuse me. That was glorious, though. That was such a good burp. Oh, fuck. I'm so bad. You're supposed to land on the net, for anyone who doesn't know. I failed to do so. Wait, did they spawn back? Okay, good. Oh. Yeah, I've been meaning to replay this game, but more like actually flush out all of it, because there's a lot of parts that I'll be skipping. Like, pretty much every... Oh my goodness, Tanner, why are you so bad today? Just because I'm not going to make this series like 20,000 episodes long. We're just going to hang out, you know? Grab a pillow. Grab your hot chocolate. Watch Link climb some vines and then jump off things. Oh my goodness, I almost did it again. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get myself freaking... I'm just bad. I have no excuses for this, I'm just bad. There's heart. Oh, lots of hearts, thank goodness. Are you serious right now? I have never failed this twice in a row, I don't think. Other than when I was a kid. But yeah, so next episode, whenever I get through this fucking thing, I might end it my life right now. That's it. Yeah, no, it's a Skulltula. Oh my goodness. Am I worse at video games whenever I record? Probably. That would make sense. It's difficult, you know? Like, there's this thing they call a streamer brain, where when you're trying to play a game and commentate on things and tell stories or whatever, like, you can't do both very well. So one thing usually ends up being suckish. Or both, in some cases. Hey, okay, we made it. Good for us. It's been 20 minutes already, so I'm gonna actually let you guys go. And we'll finish this temple next time on Teabag Party. Join me then, or when Will's maybe Will will be back for the next episode. We'll play a different game. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Bye. I love you.